It's week 2 of the 2022 season, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Texans and the Broncos, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Florida Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos. Brandon Gaudin, joined as always by Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Broncos in this one. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situation where they can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us once, the definition of balanced offense, that means you can do what you want when you want to, not necessarily just running it 50% of the time and throwing it the same percentage.
Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Time for our first look at the Denver offense, and of course the new face of the Broncos, 9-time Pro Bowler while in Seattle, Russell Wilson.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 15 carries, 64 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Tim Patrick's one of my favorite stories in the NFL. A self-made player at every level. He's beat great odds to become a starter in this league. The Broncos love the reliable production he brings them from the number 2 or 3 spot on the depth chart.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Play action. Now Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Open man, he completes it to Judy. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They go play action with Wilson. Got a man, it's Judy complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jerry Judy, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. As the Texans offense runs out, we get a peek at the man under center. Second-year quarterback Davis Mills out of Stanford.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
1st and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at the 31-yard line. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 12, Mills. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run again with Hunt. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Wilson. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action, it's Wilson. This will be caught, Judy. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Someone sharp in this game. A touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this time. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They give it to Williams running right. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Nice play by Jerry Hughes to drop him behind the line. The Broncos had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing is Wilson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Here's Wilson to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Now it's Wilson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Well, let's see where they turn on third and goal from the 5. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Andrew Beck, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point from McManus is good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night, a treat, a Monday night doubleheader. Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern. And then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. A first down throw for Mills. Man open, that's Chester Rogers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. 3 yards remain for second down. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And the lane closes up quickly as they get about 3 down in the 38. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Well, pardon? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Down inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Mills. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Now Wilson. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they get their focus back.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 4th down, Sam Martin is on to punt for the Broncos. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Mills. Got it complete to Rodgers. And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. First down, Mills. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Looking to throw is Mills. And his throw is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On third down, here's Mills. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From the 39, Mills finds his man. It's John Mechie. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. Here's a handoff to Hunt running left. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now Mills. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They begin the drive with Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They go play action now. Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A first down there on a pickup at 25. Here's Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
After the success they had on the second play of the drive, I think they were trying to recreate it with that pass, weren't they?
Yeah, they were trying to go a little tic-tac-toe, 3 plays and in the end zone.
I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle of the block as the defense just did there?
Sure. They'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 14. 25 yards there on the catch and run. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. This is caught. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Javonte Williams, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are in for 6. McManus's point after is good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. They'll run again with Hunt. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Hunt will try going up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. K'Wan Williams, the one that got him down. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. We've played 3 quarters. Welcome back now to Denver. Coming up on 2nd and 7. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Mills now. Open man is Mechie, and he's got him. Touchdown, Texans. John Mechie with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Mills going to throw for it. And this is caught. They got him. And that could be an important 2 points that gets him back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
And Denver getting set to take the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Now it's Wilson. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. On 2nd down, Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Denver has the first down, the play going for 15 yards. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Wilson. Looking middle, and that's complete. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Javonte Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos will add to their 4th quarter lead. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. So here is Mills and the Texans. Down by 10. A little under a minute 50 remaining. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery, but first things first. 1st and 10. Mills back to throw. This to Jarwin. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Mills going to try and hurry the offense here up to the line. Mills throw taken in there by Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now Mills. And that's incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Mills looking to throw it. He gets this one to Mechie. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Here's Mills. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. The Texans here on 3rd down putting an extra defender in the secondary. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Texans will take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Rodgers has it over on the right side. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. A 1st down throw for Mills. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one we're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the Broncos, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll see Fred Warner, who really led his defense last week with a 10-tackle game. It's the 49ers and the Broncos under the lights on Sunday night.
A terrific night for football as EA Sports takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in the capital city of Denver, Colorado. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at our two quarterbacks in this one, I'd say it's a study in contrast. Young versus, well, let's say experienced. Trey Lance of the 49ers, Russell Wilson of the Broncos.
And you are on point about that because you definitely don't say old now. That won't gain you any points, but you're right. You got one guy who's still kind of figuring things out. Still at that point where he's learning more with each game he plays. And then on the other side of the field, you've got a guy who's kind of seen it all at this point. Maybe his body's slowed a little, but the knowledge of the game, still top-notch, and he can win with his mind.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Broncos first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. The Broncos are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do.
It's a scoreless game right now in the first quarter, but that might be about to change. This offense has it in the red zone. Play action. Now Wilson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Open man is Samuel, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This defense for the Broncos, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now they'll run the option to short side left. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this for about the 32. the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
Fourth and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Own side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Yards on the punt there. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start first and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Wilson now to throw on third down.
Got an open man here, and it's KJ Hamler. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
No matter what you pile up prior to the goal line.
Into the first quarter of play. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Will have a Broncos first down.
Nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more time.
Incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. Side here with Williams. And he is going to misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. It fights him off, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack.
Looking to throw. Wilson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
And the 49ers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun, Lance. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out into open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
And Lance again going to keep it.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
The First catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Okay, ready?
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Lance. James has got it. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. And he's going to go down again. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And that big game may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
Going for it, it's Mitchell. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And this won't get there, won't be on line either. It's no good, off to the right. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading. And we will skip the highlight show this week, get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. They start the second half here with Williams. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They run it again with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Play action. It's Wilson. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Easy.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. They go play action now. Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And look at this. For the 2nd straight play, the 49er defense drops him for a loss. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from a long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Lance looking to throw it. Throws quickly, and he's got George Kittle.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here.
And that is incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Let's do this, man.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th.
2nd down at 4.
Now it's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Patrick, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey.
Lance now on 1st down.
His throw incomplete.
That locked in. That means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He'll get it inside the 20.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Lance going to hold on to it.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson, man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to